Sums of a sequence, which basically, remember with our definitions, that is what a series is. A sequence is all the numbers. It becomes a series when we add them all up. So sum of a sequence is a series. So term 1 plus term 2 plus term 3 and so on and so on and so on. We abbreviate that up to be the series, the sum to n, however many terms we're doing. Now, sigma notation we often use. You might remember from junior statistics. Remember when you're drawing up those columns and down the bottom of the column you wrote sigma f, sigma fx. Sigma is the mathematical abbreviation for sum. So capital sigma just means the sum of all the terms going from, and the one we're starting from is at the bottom, so k equals 1, going all the way up to whichever one it happens to be, k equals n. Doesn't have to start at 1, of course. It could start anywhere, so be careful. If it is in sum notation, you know where it's starting from. Don't just assume it's starting at n equals 1. So here's one in sum notation. This one is starting at 1. Now, it is an arithmetic series, and later on we'll see a formula for that, but let's pretend we don't know the formula. So all we really can do is substitute in, find all the 5 terms, and then add them together, and we get our answer. Now, obviously, when we see a formula, it's going to make life a lot easier. Sum to 10 is 29 terms. Sum to 11 is 37. Find the 11th term. Well, logically, if sum to 10 is the first 10 terms added together, and sum to 11 is the first 11 terms added together, then to find term 11, all I've got to do is subtract the sum of 10 away from the sum of 11, and I'm left with the 11th term. So term 11 will be sum 11 minus sum 10, and they've told me what they are, so the 11th term of this pattern is 8. Now they've given us a formula. It's not geometric, it's not arithmetic, it's just some other pattern. And they're telling the sum to n is 5n squared minus 2. Find what the general term is. Well, we can use the same idea that I just did. If I want to find term n, then if I get the sum to n terms and subtract the sum to n minus 1 terms, then I must be left with the nth term. So I'm going to use that same idea. I'm going to first of all sub n into the formula they gave me. That's not absolute value, by the way. For some reason it chopped off the top and bottom of my brackets. So they were actually meant to be square brackets. I sub in n minus 1 into the formula. Expand out, tie it up. Oh, actually it does turn out to be an arithmetic sequence. 10n minus 5 is our general term for this one.